Sagarika Mohanty. Welcome to my class. Today we are discuss about the topic that is your statistics, and this is your second part of your economics. First, we are discuss about the chapter 2, that is introduction to statistics. Thus, the word statistics is derived from four words, that is Greek word, Italian word, Latin word and German word. In Greek word, statistics means statisticum, Italian word statistics means statista, and Latin word it is called status, and German word it is called statistics. All the words are the indicates the same meaning, that is a political state. That means statistics means a political state, or we can say that statistics is related to data. Which data? The data is basically two parts, that is qualitative data and quantitative data. So statistics refers to your data, and data is two parts, that is qualitative data and quantitative data. So what is qualitative data? Qualitative data is basically related to your facts and findings. Facts and findings which cannot be measured in a numerical form. Which cannot be measured in a numerical form. At the same time, quantitative data means related to your facts and figures which can be measured in a numerical form. That is the basic difference between your qualitative and quantitative data, that it cannot be measured in a numerical form and it can be measured in a numerical form. For example, your qualitative data example like honesty, beauty, etc. Such honesty and beauty which you cannot be measured in a numerical form. And example of your quantitative data is maybe your height, weight, etc. Height and weight you can be measured in a numerical form. Let's take an example to understand this qualitative and quantitative data. Suppose related to your weight. Example related to weight. Suppose Mr. Aman's weight is 40 kg. That means it is related to your quantitative data. At the same time, if we are say that Mr. Aman's weight is less than or more than 40 kg, then it is related to your qualitative data. So that means statistics is basically related to your data, and data is basically two types, that is qualitative data and quantitative data. Mostly statistics is based on your quantitative data. Now our topic is meaning of statistics. The word statistics is different to different people. How it is different to different people? For example, for a cricket fan, the statistics may be the total run scored by all the cricketers, and for example, for the weather department, the statistics may be minimum and maximum temperature, or maybe the timing of sunrise or sunset, etc. So through this way we can say that statistics convey different meaning to different people. For this purpose, the meaning of statistics is divided into two sense. That is plural sense and another is singular sense. What is plural sense? Plural sense means it is related to your statistical data. It is related to statistical data. And singular sense means it is related to methods of statistical data. That means whatever the methods are used to collect your statistical data is related to your singular sense. Let's discuss these two sense one by one in detail. First we discuss plural sense related to your meaning of statistics. So the plural sense of statistics is basically characterized into 7 parts. First is your aggregate of fact or aggregate of data. So the statistics is basically based on your aggregated of data. That means the single data are not called your statistics. How it is? So how single data is not depicted as your statistics? Let's take an example for this. If we study the age of one student in your class, can you say that this is statistics? No, because it is based on your single data and the data depict the single data is not your statistics. At the same time, if we study the age of 20 students in your class, can we say that this is statistics? Yes, we can say that this is statistics because it is based on your aggregate of data. For this purpose, we can say that in a plural sense, the statistics means aggregate of data. Next is affected by multiplicity of causes. Multiplicity of causes, we can say that various factors. Okay. So, when we collect some statistical data, we affect from different factors. For example, we can take that for the cultivation, for the growth of crop, or your crop may be rice or wheat. For the growth of crop, you have affected from some causes. So some causes may be your rainfall or maybe seeds or maybe fertilizers or maybe the methods of cultivation. That means for the growth of crop, this is the basically your causes which is affected for the growth of the crop. That means the statistics is affected by the multiplicity of causes. Next is numerically expressed. Numerically expressed means the data which are collected in the form of statistics is numerically formed, or we can say that is maybe 40 kg or maybe 5 feet or maybe 5.4 inch. So this is basically numerically expressed. That means it is based on your which data? That is your quantitative data. And quantitative data are those data which are numerically expressed. Next is collected with reasonable standard of accuracy. Whatever the data is collected in your statistics, that should be collected in an accurate form. Your accuracy may be, we call that exactness. For example, we can for a marriage, we invite 1000 people. This is called your exactness of data, or for a rally 5,000 people are participated. That means it is more focused on your exactness. Thus, your statistics is collected with a reasonable standard of accuracy. Next is statistics is systematic manner. Systematic manner means the data collected in statistics are based on your systematic way. That means for this purpose we can take an example. We study family income of 20 houses in our area. So for this purpose we can start house 1 to house 20, or we can start from house 20 to house 1. That means the systematic manner may be your ascending order or may be your descending order. If you start from the middle of the house, that may be not give your accurate data. Next is your placed in relation to each other. Placed in relation to each other means it is based on your interrelated data. That means whatever the data are collected, that are interrelated to each other. For this purpose we can take example related the demand of tea and demand of coffee. This can be, we can say that these are the data are interrelated to each other. At the same time, if we take the demand of tea with the demand of soup, that doesn't interrelated to each other. For this purpose, statistics is placed in relation to each other. And last is your collected for predetermined purpose. The collection of data is based on your purpose. So first we set your purpose, how to collect your statistical data and for what purpose you collect the statistical data. Then you collect in your different method, put your different method on this and collect your data. So this is related to your all the plural sense of meaning of your statistics. Next we go through our next, that is your singular sense of statistics. Now we are discussing the singular sense of meaning of statistics. In singular sense of meaning of statistics is related to your 5 stages. That is stage 1 your collection of data, stage 2 organization of data, stage 3 presentation of data, stage 4 analysis of data, and last your stage 5 is related to your interpretation of data. Let's discuss these stages one by one. First stage is your collection of data. Collection of data is related to your how to collect your data. So this is based on your methods used to collect your data. So the methods may be your primary method or may be your secondary method. The next is organization of data. So organization of data is based on the collecting of data is related to your editing of your data or classification of your data. After editing or classification, the next stage is your presentation of data. So the data is presented in the form of your text, table, diagram or graph form. The next is stage 4, that is analysis of data. Analysis of data means it is related to your statistical methodology, and you can here use measure of central tendency, measure of dispersion, correlation or regression. And the last stage is interpretation of data. It is based on your statistical thinking, skill, experience, etc. And this stage is basically your conclusion step, and your conclusion are drawn from the analysis of data. So for this purpose, this is related to your singular sense of meaning of statistics, and we discussed the total the meaning of statistics, that is your plural sense and singular sense. Thank you for watching.